All those processes we understand require time. But as we speak right now, the institution is in sort of a quandary, in that the leadership, management is not fully constituted as we speak. Yet they play a critical role in the functioning of the institution of Kcca. You are aware, under this law, section 19, the office of the ED, who is the head of public service in the authority and the head of administration of the authority, as well as the divisions and wards. The ED in this case, under section 19 here, is the head of public service in the authority and also head of the administration. It's also stated under the same provision that the ED is the accounting officer. And in all these other subsections, ED is the technical advisor on administrative and legal matters pertaining to the management of the council and all these other matters. Right now, that position is vacant. We do not have, I don't need to mention this, we do not have in our midst anybody serving as the ED until the Minister for Kampala designates one of the members of staff to serve in that position. What does that mean now? A bit of paralysis. Members of staff are now in disarray. They don't know what's going to happen next. Yesterday, by close of business yesterday, they had an acting ED, engineering bars. Indeed, he spent the whole of yesterday here, up to around 5 or 6, because we left him around. Now the staff reported to office today morning to find that they have no superior, they have no superior. And this is the accounting officer. Obviously, you know the functions and duties of the accounting officer. There are monies to spend, there are things to do of which require vetting and approval of the office of the executive director. So that's where we are now. For the head of public service, no, rather for the head of public health, it's a different matter. That one we could continue with the deputy, because the deputy was not sacked, all the managers are there. But now, all these other junior staff, the managers, the supervisors, even directors at different levels, have nowhere to report to as of this morning. So it's against that background that we have resolved to call an emergency stakeholder engagement tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. to address this impasse. We have invited the members of SEC here. You see the Deputy Lord Mayor and the Executive Secretary is here. We have invited the Speaker, Kcca, Deputy Speaker, and all the councillors. We have also invited all mayors of the Division Urban Council, the speakers of the Division Urban Councils, and obviously, actually I should have started with the MPs, all the 10 MPs of Kampala. We have invited all of them. We have also requested the RCC to be part of this engagement, because we want to put our heads together as stakeholders, as leaders in the city, and chart a way forward. This is not a matter that can be decided single-handedly. You realize that without the ED and deputy ED, or the office of the ED being vacant right now, even the city executive committee meetings cannot proceed. We are meant to sit today ahead of some council sittings to have some preparations made, but we are constrained in that regard, given the fact that the executive director is central in execution of our business, and as I highlighted earlier, a key advisor, not actually advisor, facilitator, the key facilitator of the state executive committee meetings. So right now, ourselves, our hands are tied. At least formally, we cannot sit as the state executive committee without management. So this reinforces our position that we urgently need stakeholders engagement. For the record, even the council cannot sit. Why? Because business is generated from the state executive committee, and you have to do it in concert with the top management. And for that matter, we'll have no choice but to have a stakeholders engagement tomorrow. So hopefully colleagues who have been required to, or requested to be part of this engagement, will honor the invite. Keep time tomorrow at 10 a.m. to have all these matters thrashed out, so that we can move in tandem and take a single file direction.